Alright guys, so just so you know where Dinosaur Rock is, there's Chuck over there, there's the parking lot, and this is the trail that comes here. This is not Route 117. I did not realize 117 actually turns off east, going over to Mount Gretna, along with basically, I guess it's 241, so it's sort of combined. I thought 117 sort of continues southwards, but it's not, so I'm not really sure what the road is there, but I want you guys to know exactly where this is. Such a cool place, and it's a really nice area to hike. And it's in fall, winter, when the foliage here, undergrowth is more better way to say it, is down. You can actually see it from the road. Right now you can't, it's just too thick with all this undergrowth, but really cool coming back through here. And I'll show you the trail. I'm going to take a different trail than I did the last time, because I sort of went through one of the there's a couple different trails that go back to it, and like I said, it's like 100 yards off the road, if that. Excuse me. And I'm going to take you on the easiest trail. It's the widest, because I hadn't been back here since over, I think it's probably a year ago. It might even be longer. But I came back here last week, and I have to be, one of the things you'll see sometimes with me, and I apologize for it, I sometimes will let the camera go down like this. It's sort of like where your eye level is, and I'm very cognizant of where my feet are because of my balance issues and just, all that good stuff. So sometimes I'll find myself, I go back to edit the video, and it's like, oh, and you can see sort of over there in the distance, that's Dinosaur Rock there. Here's one of the little trails. We're gonna go down to the larger trail that leads towards the bottom of it. Maybe get a slightly better angle, but I realized when I went to edit the video, I had not done a very good job of keeping it focused on the actual Dinosaur Rock, and there's another little trail that heads back, and sort of didn't do a very good job with that, because I went to go make a short with music of just showing Dinosaur Rock, and I didn't really have a whole lot of footage to choose from, so I had to do a lot of editing. It was sort of choppy, didn't look the greatest, so I figured I'll come back here, show this to you guys. And specifically why I am doing that is there's a group called South Londonderry Township. I think it's South Londonderry Township Historic Society. But they involve themselves obviously with the history part. But Dinosaur Rock is such an important geological feature, popular feature out here, that people that spray paint, they call them graffiti artists, let's just call them vandals. They come out and spray paint everything. This is one of their favorite locations to come out and just spray paint basically the crap out of. It's sort of like Centralia, a little different. But anyways, the South Londonderry historic group, they came out here with the cleaning fluids that you can use on these rocks and really, really clean this up nice. Now, some people unfortunately did get out here already, but there she is. Dinosaur Rock, and from different angles, like some of it, Kate had said, it sort of looks like a tank. We've been doing a bunch of tank videos, but it looks like almost like a T-Rex head, how it hangs off. And at some point, unfortunately, this thing will, just because over time the degradation of the rocks, that will come tumbling off. But this is from basically the Ice Age. When the glaciers came through here, they left all kinds of weird geologic features with the stones. Basically the glaciers were pushing stones, and they happened to push a bunch of these stones right on top of each other. And it's a really cool feature. But it's called Dinosaur Rock. And like all these, like you can see a little bit of stuff got tagged already, and that's why it's called Dinosaur Rock right there. But you just look at the different rocks around here, and it's a shame they come out here and do this, which I will show you. This one is sort of cool. He's a happy cyclops, apparently. Freaking bugs are out today. I'm assuming that's a cyclops. Sort of looks like a happy cyclops. But we'll go around this way. But you just get to see all the cool rocks that are here. Once again, if I drop the camera down a little bit, I do apologize, but I really got to be aware where my feet are, so I don't go down. I don't really want to do that on camera. I'd probably edit it out, but I don't need the ouchies. I gotta go complete a landscape job today. It's just so big. It's really cool. And we will duck under the log. My back's sort of hurting right now too, and you can see how the big stone underneath has cracked. I just don't get how people get up there. And that's probably why some of that stuff is still there. They couldn't quite get to that place to clean, I would assume. Because how do you get big equipment back here to do all that? You can see how cool it is just having this stone here, and then you see up right through. But like, yeah, I said, like at some point, it's probably a long ways off yet, because life of a rock is a lot different than life is for us. So, let me get down here. Boy, sheesh, sorry. Not fun. And I saw this, and I took a picture of it. I didn't notice because the spray paint was different. It's like, this is a rock. And I was just saying, like, oh, this is a rock. But then you see over here, there is actually a question mark. My sister pointed that out to me. So apparently the person is asking the question. I will answer this question now. Yes, indeed. This is a rock. But I just thought that was funny. I'm like, oh, and somebody put a Band-Aid on it. Apparently the rock has a boo-boo. So, yeah, they have feelings. And they get boo-boos, emotional and physical. The one underneath has a big boo-boo because it's cracked. But you can just see, it's just, the enormity of this is just really, really big. That one cracked too. So that makes me concerned with that thing. I don't know how long that's been cracked, but like the weight, eventually this thing is just going to go over and drop. I just hope nobody's underneath it when it happens, which... Watch this be the moment. You know, live dangerously here, folks. You gotta go in between here. There, once again, you could just see the size of it. Like, here's my hand right here on this rock, and you can just, I mean, it's big. If it would fall, it'd be over quickly. One moment here, next moment not so much. But yeah. That is Dinosaur Rock. And just see all the cool, and that's the trail that we came in on. But it's beautiful out here today. The birds are singing, doing their chirping and all that good stuff. But yeah. So Dinosaur Rock is right out here just south of Colebrook along that road. What 117 goes off of to the east. You just keep on following it down through. You got Conewago Creek watershed or something like that parking lot there, and it goes back in, I think, the state game lands. But then right across, you still see a gate across it, and there's a big boulder sitting right there, right in front of the gate. And you just walk right back, and you just did the march with me. It takes a couple minutes. It's maybe 100 yards. And like I said, in fall, winter, even early spring, before all the undergrowth really goes up and the leaves are on all the little trees, you can see it from the road. So, as always, I want to say thanks for coming along, and we will see you all about town. Geology is out there, my friends.